It is August. It is hot outside. People are still swimming in their pools. A lot of kids are still on summer break. And depending on where you live, you might have a good 2 more months of unbearable heat ahead of you. And yet, somehow, the internet has collectively decided that summer is over. Because if you open TikTok right now, you'll be met with pumpkin candles, fall clothing, Halloween decor, cozy fall routines, and people drinking pumpkin coffee while pretending that it's not 94 degrees outside. And maybe you're thinking, okay, it's just fall content. People like fall. Who cares? But I think there's a little bit more going on here that there could be a bigger discussion about. Because every year, the seasons come earlier and earlier. And with that, it seems like in order to enjoy these seasons, you need to spend more money. And at a certain point, you have to wonder, are we actually excited for fall or are we being sold fall? And I want to be clear, I'm not anti fall. It's definitely my favorite season. I get why people love it. Cooler weather, pumpkins, leaves, all of the things. But the part that has me thinking is how quickly that excitement has become something that we can purchase. We're not just waiting for fall anymore. We're preparing for it months in advance. A new fall haul of some sort, seasonal kitchenware, Halloween decor, matching pajamas. And apparently, you have to go to every single Marshalls or Home Goods in your area because TikTok decided that there's one specific Halloween decoration that you absolutely need before it sells out. And if you don't get it, well, apparently you missed your chance. This is where influencers and TikTok have completely changed how we view holidays. Retailers can put out seasonal decorations on the shelves in July, but social media is what turns a random ceramic ghost into a must have. Influencers show us their fall routines, we watch everyone else search for a viral item, and suddenly something we didn't even know existed yesterday feels like something that we absolutely need today. The retailers are selling the products, but it's the influencers who are creating the desire for many people to actually go to the stores and buy the item. And the more that I started noticing this, especially since doing my channel and talking about these sort of topics, the more I realized it's not actually about fall at all. It's about how we're constantly being encouraged to move on to the next thing, to the next season, while we're still in the current season that we were excited about the last season. So why does this keep happening? Why does fall seem to be starting earlier and earlier? Today, I want to take a closer look at that, look at how retailers, influencers, and just social media in general have kind of helped speed this process up, and why we've become so accustomed to preparing to consume the next thing before we've even finished enjoying the thing we're currently in. So grab your pumpkin spice latte, if you will, if it's available where you're at. Even though it's still August, it's still super hot. What's the temperature where you're at today? It's hot here. Let me know yours and let's get into the video. So I think the easiest answer and least surprising answer as to why the seasons seem to be happening quicker and quicker, at least, at the stores, it's pretty obvious money. And if you only start thinking about Halloween in October, that only gives you a few weeks to shop. But if Halloween starts entering your brain in July, suddenly you have August, September, and October, possibly even June. I've seen stuff on the shelves in June to convince you that you need something. And this isn't necessarily some big conspiracy where every retailer got together and decided, let's make Halloween start in July. It's much simpler than that. Seasonal products are a way for retailers to get the average consumer shopping all throughout the year and not just one time of year where most people are doing a lot of shopping. And if you're somebody who's part of the crafting community and you have to get your supplies before the season, I get it, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the average everyday consumer. In 2024, the National Retail Federation found that, get this, it's kind of crazy to me, 47% of Halloween shoppers planned to start shopping before October, compared with 32% in 2014. So that's quite a jump. And of course, with that information, why wouldn't the stores start putting their stuff out earlier and earlier? But here's the thing. They can put the stuff out on the shelves in May, but that doesn't mean that's going to really generate a lot of excitement for it. Something has to make us care. And this is where social media has completely changed the way that we experience seasonal shopping.
Okay, so I literally could not wait any longer to do this. We've already decorated our bedroom, but I'm so ready to decorate downstairs for fall. Everything is from Amazon, Hobby Lobby, and Home Goods. My husband's gonna be home in an hour, and I really want to surprise him with like the smell of fall and just all the fall decor. So let's do it.
And I think this TikTok and a lot of TikToks like this is a really good place to start because this person and a lot of people who do these type of TikToks early, we're still in summer, There's nothing inherently wrong about it. They like fall, they're excited. Maybe decorating early is genuinely something that makes them happy. But look at what this type of content does. Because again, we are still in summer, but emotionally, we're being encouraged to move on to the next season. And that's important to remember because the first step isn't necessarily to, hey, go buy this item. The first step is just getting you excited. You start thinking about fall. You start thinking about cooler weather, pumpkin patches, sweaters, Halloween, everything that you associate with the fall season. And then once you're emotionally there, everything associated with fall suddenly becomes relevant. You start thinking about what you're going to wear, what you're going to decorate with, what you're going to drink, what you're going to watch. Like for me, Gilmore Girls. Guys, I'm basic. I I'm saying these things, but trust me, I also get it. I've also fed into all of this. I've also been watching Gilmore Girls since I was in middle school, I think like 13, and I'm not in middle school anymore. It's been a long time, guys. It's like my favorite show. Anyway, hopefully you see my point. You don't have to right away start thinking, I need to go shopping because you're already mentally shopping. And that's the thing with social media. It's not a traditional sales pitch like what we're used to, what you think about when you think about sales pitch, commercials, all of that. With social media, especially around fall content, kind of like just setting the stage. And once you're mentally ready, once you're mentally there, it's actually very easy to be sold to. Because fall's not even really a season anymore. It's being sold to us as a lifestyle. Okay, so that was August 1st. Way too early. Way too early. I mean, to each their own. But you saw Gilmore Girls. That's just like part of it. Because again, it's not that we're excited for a new season. We're excited about a vibe, about an aesthetic that we're seeing on social media. Because we're not really being shown actual fall or being shown someone's curated version of fall. And in a lot of these videos, you'll notice that products are very naturally worked into them. You'll see a sweater, maybe a mug, multiple candles, of course. And none of these things are necessarily the focus of the video. They're just part of the curated fall content. And that's what makes these videos really effective because you're not thinking, oh, I want that candle. You're thinking, I want the feeling that comes along if I have that candle because it's going to be how that influencer's video is, how the vibe they created. That's what I want, not the candle necessarily. And listen, I am all for romanticizing your life. If making a pumpkin coffee or lighting a pumpkin candle brings you some type of joy, then go for it. But the problem is when every little feeling suddenly becomes a purchase or a potential purchase. Because at that point, you're not really asking yourself, what do I need to make my fall season better? You're asking yourself, what do I need? Even if you don't realize it, what do I need to make my fall look like their fall?
Fall favorites for 2026. I've already been using and implementing into my routine to make it just more cozy and get me excited for fall. So I wrote out a list. The first thing on my list is a fall water bottle. I have Awalas. I love Awalas. I have these two fall colors from Target last year. They were limited edition. I'm expecting that they will drop these this year again. The next thing on my list is fall candles. I personally burn fall candles all year long. Leaves from Bath & Body Works. Caramel Pumpkin Swirl is also really, really good. Hobby Lobby is also 40% off right now. So pretty much all of their scents are really, really good. Plentiful Harvest is good, and this one comes in a wood wick. I feel like new jeans just scream fall to me. It's like back to school, you get a new pair of jeans. I went to my local Gap and they still had them, so I just got the extra baggy fit and they fit amazing. The thing I want to mention is my iPad case from Etsy, the brown leather. I love my iPad case and it's a really decent price on Etsy. The next thing I have is my tech case. Recently got this on Amazon. Cameras and chargers and phones like just everywhere. So I got this just for my phone tote that I carry around. Carries a lot of my tech. Love, it's like fluffy, Osmo in it, SD card and everything in here. Super cheap on Amazon, but it's really fluffy and I really like it. I also have new glasses on this list from Warby Parker that I got. They're my prescription. Love them. I got two pairs. The Hollis frame. Love a good chunky frame. These blue light glasses from Amazon. Able to see for a second. New frame for fall. They can be blue light or prescription. Really good prices on their prescription glasses. Really cute frames. So I'm gonna put these on so I can see again. I had this wallet for so many years now. I use it every single day anyway, but every time I look at it now that it's starting to be fall time, I just love it so much. Make yourself a new wallet is fun to add into your routine. Your fall coffee orders. Lately, I've been getting lattes with like a pump of hazelnut and a pump of brown sugar. For some reason that combination is just so fall and I'm obsessed with it.
Okay, so that was a lot. And again, it's August, but that was a lot. And Something that I noticed doing research for this video, looking at a lot of TikToks of people talking about their fall essentials, their fall must haves, all the things, I saw a lot of those similar items in a lot of the videos. And one thing, which I had never thought about before, an iPad case. A lot of people are doing that, I guess. And probably one person started it. And then the next person became a snowball effect. People can link it. Do you see what I mean? It's like you don't really need that, but one influencer or two starts doing it and it just everyone thinks that they need it. And that's pretty much what I'm talking about. It's when the lifestyle starts to turn into overconsumption. Because now we're not just being shown what fall is supposed to look like or feel like, we're being shown everything we're supposedly supposed to have in order to experience it. And you'll hear a lot of very specific language in these videos. Fall essentials. I had to get this. You need this. I couldn't leave without this. I'm obsessed with this. And when you think about it, what do you really need for fall? What's an actual fall essential that you really need? Do you need a list of 20 things? I'm pretty sure you're going to make it without a new Awala cup or without a leather iPad case. The thing is, though, language really matters with this because when something's described as an essential, it does trick your brain after a while, after seeing video after video of fall essentials, into thinking it's truly a necessity for you because it's no longer you saying, oh, that's cute. I wouldn't mind having that. It's this is something that I need, apparently, in order to participate in the fall season. We're not just discovering things on our own anymore. We're being told what things you need to go out and buy. And we see this happen a lot on TikTok, especially where someone starts talking about a product and how it's viral, and then people go and just go out and try to find the product, and it causes a big frenzy because, like we've been saying, a retailer can put out something on the shelf and you might walk past it and think it's cute. Maybe you buy it, maybe you don't. But then somebody posts it on TikTok and suddenly others are seeing it. Hundreds of thousands, even millions of people are seeing that product. And eventually that item, whatever it is, becomes something much bigger than what it actually is.
Every year in Home Goods, there's always a fall viral find. I think I just found it. These precious little bears. And there's not one, two, but three of them. Mark my words, this is going to be the fall find at Home Goods this season. No one is coming home with me and my child.
And that's exactly how it starts. And that person, maybe she really did love the bear, but is it really going to be the viral item of the season? But her saying it will start, likely, depending on how many people see the video, a bit of a frenzy because now thousands of people know about that bear. And with that comes a lot of urgency. People saying, run, don't walk. This is going to sell out. Oh, I found the viral bear or whatever it is. So then it gets people thinking instead of, oh, I might want that. Oh, I need to get that. I'm going to be missing out if I don't get that because everyone else is doing it. It's super trendy right now. I need to get it.
All right, I am back at Home Goods. I called to see if they have the viral Halloween Town pillows, and they do. So I'm going to return the pillow that I got earlier, and let's go see if they're that cute in person. I'm also looking for the viral ghost that's holding the Diet Coke. I'm really
Apparently, there's a viral ghost holding a Diet Coke. You know that's something that is so landfill core. You know it because it's not timeless. A ghost holding a Diet Coke is not a timeless piece that you're gonna have for a very long time. It's something that's gonna be trendy right now. Maybe if they were holding a Red Bull, maybe I'd be more convinced. I love me some Red Bull.
They have so much stuff at this one too. How cute is this? They have so many of these little like ghosts, but I'm not seeing any of the Diet Coke ones. Oh my god. I'm also looking for like a super cute like cookie jar, but I think I want to find like a vintage one at like the Goodwill or something. I got them. I got them, and they are so much cuter in person. So like on the videos that I've seen, I felt like the background of the pillow was like white white. I feel like it's more like a creamy white, which I like better. They're so cute. Hold on, I'm about to show you. I literally cannot believe that when I called earlier, they held them for me. I'm so happy that they did because they didn't have any more. This was the last one. And they're so soft, like so soft. I'm going to use these as like actual pillows, not just for decor. And I love them. I love them. Halloween Town is one of my favorite movies.
So again, kind of crazy that you have to be going out in August if you want this because these pillows and this, I mean, there's so many products like this. I've seen people getting excited about candles at Walmart and there's always something. But like if you wanted this pillow and you didn't get it in August because it went viral on social media, you're not going to get it. And it's just really interesting when an item goes viral like that. It wasn't anything cool or special. It was just something that took off. So then it gets people thinking, it's going to sell out. I need to go get it. Do they even like it that much? I don't know. That woman seemed to like the pillow, but it does create this, like I keep saying, frenzy. And it gets you thinking about what happens if you don't get it. And that fear can be much more motivating than simple desire. Because now you're not just shopping, you are racing. The product itself, it didn't change. Probably was there last year. It's just the context around the product this time of year or this year has changed. And again, like we've been saying, retailers can put out a pillow like that or a ghost or a fall whatever early. They can put it out in May, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we, the consumer, are going to care about it. Someone has to make us care. Someone has to get us excited. And influencers are incredibly effective at doing that because they're not just showing us products, they're showing us what our lives could look like if we had them. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. She's not exactly selling us something. She's not saying, look at this. Products aren't even really the main part of these videos, but they are part of the lifestyle that these videos are putting out there. In these type of videos, you'll see the influencers wearing a sweater, drinking the coffee, they're lighting the candle, they're decorating the house, they're baking something, they're watching a Halloween movie. You're not looking at a $15 candle anymore. You're looking at an entire version of fall, a curated one at that looks cozy, effortless, and honestly, kind of perfect. And that's a lot more powerful than simply saying, here's a candle you should buy. Because now you're thinking, that looks really nice. I want my morning to look like that. I'll get the candle and maybe that will help my morning look a little bit more like her routine. And the people in the videos aren't saying, buy this and you're going to have this happy life. They're just showing you a highly curated life where the product's already there and then you make the connection yourself.
We need to talk about Walmart fall decor because it is actually insane. I got 23 items for $297. Better Homes and Gardens, you know what you are doing with candles. These are incredible. They are 100 ounces and they're $36. Honestly, you need to go to Walmart for these candles alone. They are the most beautiful leopard tortoise shell dishes. Whenever you burn through it, you can use it for something else. And I thought this color was gorgeous too. The My Texas House wicker base. I know these scallop trays are everywhere, but I was looking for one for our bedroom, so I just went ahead and picked it up. The Drew Barrymore line is so good. This includes 3 prints. I loved this frame in this muted picture, so had to get it. This is what I originally went in for today. It's a coffee table book with tic-tac-toe on the inside. I love the colors. I love how vintagey it looks. This was such a good find. My Texas House has great fake floral blooms. These are the Real Touch flowers. These with this rattan vase would be perfect. I have seen that Target has fall bears, Walmart has fall bears. I don't know if this is like a trend. I know that Ralph Lauren, like the polo bear, is everywhere, and especially for Christmas. We have a lot of bears around our house at Christmas time. My grandmother collects bears, so I just thought for the boys' nook upstairs, like this would be perfect to add a little bit of fall decor up there in their room. Just a leaf platter that I thought would be cute on the coffee table. Halloween is a very short season in our household, but I just thought that this would be a great addition on the fireplace. Okay, let's get into pumpkins. Had to get one of these woven pumpkins. Loved these. These pumpkins were $3 a piece. I just thought that intermixed on shelves on the mantle throughout the house were perfect. Saving the best for last, the My Texas House brown amber pumpkins. These are gorgeous. These are glass. They are stunning. They are a great price point. A have to have. I will link everything I found in my shop mine. I cannot wait to decorate these pieces for fall. Bye.
Now that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of fall decor to be buying in the summertime, one might say, but she's an influencer. She said at the end, it's all linked for you. This is a job for her. And that's what, does make this all the more interesting of a conversation because this type of content is very, very lucrative for influencers. This time of year, it's not just an aesthetic thing that influencers can post about once or twice. It's basically an entire category of content that there is There's a never-ending stream of things they could post about during fall. And in these videos, they can link every single thing. From the home decor, the Halloween decorations, the candles, the pumpkin coffee, the recipes, the Amazon finds, the Target finds. I mean, there's literally no shortage of things that an influencer could make content about during fall. And if someone clicks an affiliate link and buys something, the creator can make a commission. And if a certain type of fall content is getting a lot of views, well, why wouldn't you keep making it? Most of us probably already have everything we need for fall. There's probably a big tote of fall decor in your basement or attic. And yet, every year, if you watch enough of this content, you feel like you have to start completely from scratch, out with the old and in with the new. And it's not because the old stuff is bad. It's still perfectly fine. It's because we've gotten used to associating excitement with buying new things. And when we see video after video of someone's everything I bought for fall this year, everything I got from Target, run to Target for all of this new fall stuff, it's easy to think, I need to do that. I need to update my fall decor. Companies don't necessarily have to convince you that what you already own is bad. They just have to convince you that this year's version is better. And when TikTok starts showing you all the new stuff, suddenly you start looking at your own decorations a little differently. You're like, okay, you know what? Maybe I do need to go drop $300 at Target on fall teddy bears. And then we do it all over next year because teddy bears next year are going to be out. And when you combine that with the FOMO, the influencers, and the fact that being shown all of this months before fall even starts, it becomes very easy to spend a lot of money trying to create this perfect fall when we really don't need to do that because fall's coming whether you buy that new mug, whether you buy that new candle, whether you buy that teddy bear or not.
Hey friends, while Blue isn't home, I thought it would be so fun to show you all of my Halloween finds just this year.
I want to pause before we get into any more. She said, all of my finds from just this year. Then that was an entire island filled with Halloween decor.
Let's get into it. Starting off strong, Martha Stewart, because she does no wrong. Stop it, it's a ghost on a swing. TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Home Goods. Stop it, TJ Maxx. Ross, it's a shower curtain and Betsy Johnson.
I don't know. She does seem fun. She seems likable, but this is just a lot.
Stop it. Joanna Parker, Home Goods, salt and pepper shakers. Burlington, there's skeletons on these pillows. Burlington, Marshalls, these stackable pumpkins are for $5 below. I think they were $7. Home Goods, Burlington. Burlington, it's so cute, it's a candle. It's a pink ghost blanket from Burlington. Home Goods, TJ Maxx. Okay, all of these miniatures are from Michaels. TJ Maxx. $5 below for $7 each. Burlington, TJ Maxx, Blue Sky, Home Goods. I have 4 of these from Home Goods. Blue Sky, Home Goods. Stop it. TJ Maxx, are you kidding? It's so good.
So that was wild, right? I mean, that was insane. So much stuff. She just kept going. And I had that on a sped up version. I don't know where you keep all of those things. I really don't. I don't know where. I think if you get to the point where you have to rent out a storage space just for your seasonal stuff, you probably have a problem. But I do think that that was the perfect example of everything that we've been talking about. Because when you really look at the cycle of seasonal TikTok, it is wild. A retailer is who makes the product, but social media introduces it to us. They influence us. The influencer makes that item desirable. The algorithm continues to show it to us video after video. And then FOMO makes it feel urgent and we buy it. And then the next year, there's a new version, an updated version waiting for us, and we buy that. Same season, but new stuff. And after talking about this, I don't want this video to come across as me saying that we should never buy anything for fall. That would be incredibly hypocritical of me because I'm absolutely guilty of this too, although I feel like I used to be a lot worse years ago when I was younger. But still, I do love a good pumpkin decoration. I love fall. I like making things cozy. I just don't feel the need to buy all new items every single year. I might buy 1 or 2 items every year if there's something I absolutely love. My point is, I'm not sitting here pretending that I'm better than this and I'm above this. And I don't think there's anything wrong with buying something if it makes you genuinely happy. I don't think there's anything wrong with decorating your house early if it makes you genuinely happy. Someone in my life decorated for fall already a little bit ago. Like, I feel like at the end of July, and I love it and it makes them happy. but they didn't go and buy anything for their decorations. They used things that they already had. And I think that concept is lost with influencers and people on TikTok. Like, we can use things from last year. It doesn't have to be what's trending right now. Yes. But the problem, it's not individual purchases. It's the feeling that there always needs to be another one, or that buying something that an influencer is showing in their aesthetic video is going to make your life just as perfect and curated. Somewhere along the way, especially since TikTok really started taking off, we've gone from simply enjoying the things that make fall fun to feeling like we need to constantly update our version of it. There's always a new decoration, a new viral product, a new fall essential list. And because we are seeing all of these videos before fall starts, before the season even starts, we're not having any time to enjoy the season that we're already in. And that's what made me want to make this video. It's so easy to look at one TikTok or one viral Halloween decoration and think, who cares? It's just a mug. It's just someone decorating early and linking everything in their Amazon storefront. Who cares? And yeah, individually, it's just one item or just a few items. But when you're seeing hundreds of videos telling you what you should buy, how your home should look, what you should wear, and what you need to get before it's gone, really adds up. And I don't think that most of us consciously decide to participate in it. I think it subtly happens. My point is, we don't have to let every new thing become part of our lives because the internet told us to. We can use the same fall throw from last year. We can put on a Halloween movie, make a regular coffee or add a little pumpkin to it and call it a day. We can call that our fall. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough. Because when you take away all of the shopping, the hauls, the links, and the pressure to have the newest version of everything, the things we actually truly love about fall are really simple. The cooler weather, the changing of leaves, Halloween movies, pumpkin patches, good food, and spending time with people you actually enjoy being around. None of this requires a new Amazon package at your door every day, or for you to have to go and fight through traffic and fight through people fighting over a viral item at Marshall's. The wonderful thing about seasons is you don't really have to buy a whole lot of anything to enjoy them. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know a way that you like to enjoy the fall season where you don't have to spend a lot of money or maybe no money at all. For me, I really think I am going to be super basic. I'm going to start Gilmore Girls for the millionth time, but this time I'm going to do it in September. It's going to be my fall rewatch. I know, guys, super original, but let me know what you guys are going to do. Thanks as always for being here, and hopefully I see you guys next time. Bye.